Most people assume loneliness in old age is mainly about being physically alone. But for many seniors, the hardest part is not silence itself. It's what the silence begins to mean emotionally. When the phone rarely rings, when messages stop coming, when entire days pass without meaningful interaction, many older adults begin asking themselves painful questions they never say out loud. Did people forget about me? Am I becoming unimportant? Does anybody still truly want to talk to me? And this emotional experience is often far deeper than families realize, because from the outside, many seniors appear fine. They may say, "I'm okay, don't worry about me. I know everyone is busy." But emotionally, many older adults slowly adapt to isolation in ways that become deeply painful over time. Not dramatic pain, quiet pain, the kind that slowly changes how someone experiences everyday life. Many seniors stop expecting the phone to ring. They stop sharing stories because nobody asks. They stop bringing up emotions because they don't want to bother anyone. They begin minimizing their own emotional needs. And eventually, some people become emotionally quieter, not because they have less to say, but because they no longer believe anyone is truly interested in listening. This is one of the hidden emotional effects of aging in modern society. The world becomes faster, busier, more distracted. Families genuinely love each other, but connection often becomes fragmented. Short messages replace conversations. Busy schedules replace visits. Social media replaces attention. And older adults often end up spending long periods emotionally disconnected from meaningful human interaction. What makes this especially painful is that many seniors still deeply crave connection. Not constant attention, not entertainment, just simple human presence. Someone asking about their day, their thoughts, their memories, or their feelings. Someone making them feel emotionally visible again. Because one of the hardest psychological experiences for many older adults is not feeling old, it is feeling forgotten. Feeling like the world continues moving forward while they slowly disappear from people's daily lives. And emotional isolation affects much more than mood. Over time, loneliness can reduce motivation, emotional energy, confidence, curiosity, and mental engagement with life itself. People often become quieter, less expressive, less socially active, not because personality disappears, but because emotional stimulation disappears. Human beings are emotionally shaped by interaction. Conversation gives energy to daily life. A meaningful conversation can activate memory, emotion, humor, reflection, and curiosity within minutes. You can often hear the difference in someone's voice when they feel genuinely listened to. The tone changes, the energy changes, the emotional presence changes. Because being heard is psychologically powerful. At DailyMindSparkle, this emotional need for meaningful connection is at the center of what we do. Whether through regular conversations, memory-based activities, reflection calls, or storytelling sessions, the goal is not simply keeping someone occupied. It's helping seniors feel connected, mentally engaged, emotionally visible, and genuinely listened to again. And often, small moments of connection create effects much larger than people expect. A single conversation can improve the emotional direction of an entire day. Knowing somebody will call tomorrow can give structure and anticipation to today. Feeling listened to can reduce emotional tension that is quietly built up over weeks or months. And over time, regular human interaction can help seniors remain more emotionally active, socially engaged, and mentally connected to life around them. Families often notice these changes surprisingly quickly. A parent may suddenly sound more energetic, more interested in conversation, more emotionally present. Sometimes they begin sharing stories again, laughing more, showing more curiosity about everyday life. Because emotional connection brings movement back into a person's inner world. And perhaps the most important thing regular conversations provide is reassurance. Reassurance that somebody still thinks about you, still wants to hear your voice, still cares about your thoughts and experiences. That reassurance matters deeply, especially in later stages of life, when many people quietly fear becoming emotionally invisible. This is why even small acts of communication can have enormous emotional value. A phone call, a thoughtful question, a conversation about memories, a simple, "How are you really feeling today?" These moments may appear ordinary from the outside, but emotionally, they can become anchors of connection, stability, and comfort. And the long-term benefits go far beyond temporary happiness. Regular social interaction helps maintain emotional resilience, confidence, communication skills, and cognitive engagement. It helps people remain psychologically connected to the rhythm of everyday life. Because isolation slowly pulls people away from emotional participation in the world around them. Connection pulls them back in. At the core of all this is something very simple. Most seniors do not expect perfection. They do not expect constant attention. But they do want to feel remembered. They want to feel that their voice still matters to somebody. And sometimes the emotional difference between feeling forgotten and feeling valued is simply hearing the phone ring.